Now, I don't want to go ahead and pat myself on the back or say that I am some sort of a soothsayer that I could go ahead and predict the future, but one of the last times we talked about Doc and his situation, I said in the background, Rumble better be doing their due diligence, going out there, extending the olive branch to figure out that, yeah, okay, if everything was on the up and up, that this is purely a witch hunt, a coordinated attack on one of the biggest and most talented streamers to excise him from the scene. If Rumble wants to be a platform that is viable more than just simply for a few months every 4 years branching out into gaming, well, that's definitely going to be the way that it goes. And so on Monday, it was announced that, Rumble made a big move, signed up Doc, and starting next week, next Monday, he's going to be streaming on Rumble. Huge news, by the way, because okay, cool. Take a look at all of the signings that Rumble has done over the past couple of years. How many of them have actually panned out? Andrew Tate, great signing. He continues to wave the flag for Rumble. Fresh and fit. I've dropped off when it comes to them for a few different reasons, but they continue to champion Rumble. Everybody else, liabilities. Sneeko, Tard continues to try to play footsies with Kick and sells Rumble down the river every chance that he gets. Gideon, I mean, he was there for what, a minute? They did this big stream about him going to a artillery range, driving a tank, and then goes, oh yeah, right, I want to do Christianity stuff all of a sudden, and then tanks all of his streams. Like, what are you doing, okay? DJ Academics, like, don't even get me started. So many of their signings have amounted to nothing. But this one right here, and then also making additional provisions, okay, Dr. Disrespect moves to Rumble, Gaming as co-owner with exclusive streams. Yeah, it's not so much that he's going to be co-owning Rumble, he's going to be the director of the gaming side of things, which is huge, which is the best way to do this. And so let's take a look. After months of speculation, Dr. Disrespect has officially joined Rumble, marking the third platform he'll stream on since his infamous 2020 Twitch ban. Rumors that Doc, real name, yes, Guy Beam, would join Rumble began when YouTube decided not to remonetize his channel, leading the streamer to tease that a much bigger opportunity could await him. Yeah, remember how he lost his monetization. Rumors on the internet. Good stuff, YouTube. Classically taken W's. Eager-eyed viewers also noticed the new Dr. Disrespect Rumble channel was created on November 18th, and the site had deleted a series of fake profiles. Okay. This move to the right-wing platform. And again, it's never going to shake that perception because, well, it's a platform that is couched in free speech, and at this point in time, whenever you champion that aesthetic, media is just going to go ahead and paint you as a far-right extremist. So you know what? Wear it with a badge of pride at this point in time. Not the pride badges that the other side wants to wear. That's a different kind of enthusiasm. What they would try to smear Doc as being, they're just open about it. So it's weird how they can go ahead and hypocritically attack him for something that they would go ahead and champion. It's very strange. Streamer has become more open about his political views. Yeah, he was talking something about, a dropping relationship that he had with the San Francisco 49ers. It was, he was claiming it was something about pronouns or something like that. And it's like, oh, it's very interesting how, a city festooned with shit and a football team that left the city proper to go play in San Jose would continue to champion political ideals that forced that decision to be made to begin with, but I digress. Even releasing merch with the phrase, make gaming great again. Well, it kind of needs it at this point in time, and yeah, he's an expert marketer. He knows what's going on, and right now, yeah, there's this guy who's coming to the White House in a couple months' time who's wildly popular with a lot of people, specifically younger demographics. Kind of crazy right now, so imagine that. The news was announced on Monday, on November 25th, and revealed that Dr. Disrespect's deal includes equity in Rumble Gaming. See, that's what's important right there, because ultimately, like, the gaming side of things, it's a bit of a rudderless ship, okay? It's one of the first things that you get hit when you go to Rumble's homepage with, okay? It's right there up at the top. When Barstool Sports came over, which ends up getting, like, hundreds of views on their videos, they were right up there at the top, and thankfully, they pushed them down a little bit, but they got preferential treatment. Gaming is always right there because it's a big driver online. It's the reason that Twitch still has some very little viability over with Amazon, because at the end of the day, they can say that they're a video game platform. They can say it, even though it's not true. An overwhelming majority of their streamers are just of the cleavage or the leftist political brain rot genre. And Kick, well, they can kind of do whatever they want because they're all funded by gambling money. So I don't even know, man. What do you want to say over there? But yes, to bring somebody on that has name recognition, that is viable, somebody that isn't just simply coming over to Rumble to kick their feet up and, rest on their laurels. Because, I got a guaranteed deal and I can do whatever I want. No, this is somebody who's going to be working towards building up a platform, and it's also going to be their bread and butter because, yeah, Doc isn't monetized on YouTube for whatever reason. Unproven allegations and speculation. Fantastic stuff. So Rumble made the smart move to swoop in and do something that benefits both sides, because this isn't something, just standing up on your principles. We're all about free speech and we're not about censoring somebody preemptively. We did our due diligence and figured out that, this guy's getting smeared. So yeah, just come on over. No. This is about building something that's going to last, building something that other people will want to come over and be a part of. I love it. I really do love it. As somebody who has been using Rumble long before anybody else was even talking about it, okay? In late 2020, okay? I've been on the platform for like over 4 years at this point in time. I'm a Rumble OG. I believed in the platform longer than a bunch of people even knew of the platform, but I digress on that one. So I like to see it grow, because at any given point in time, YouTube could just decide, we don't want to have to deal with, anybody who's doesn't have mainstream legitimacy. So just go ahead and kick out all of these pores, and we could just go ahead and be cable television 2.0, which I foresee happening at least in some form or fashion within the next 10 years. And I might be optimistic by saying just 10 and not 5, but having other platforms, having other viable landing spots for people to, turn a profit. Because for as long as I've been on the platform, and I'll be transparent, I showed you guys my financials a couple months back, earlier this year at some point in time. But on Rumble, for the entire time that I've been over here, okay, for the 4 years that I've been posting my videos every single day, I made a grand total of $350 in 4 years. Good stuff. But yes, is bringing on Doc and him building some sort of an infrastructure divorced from the political side of Rumble, because you got your Russell Brands, your Dan Bongino, Steve Crowder, all of the stuff that was going to succeed regardless of the platform. This right here, building up something from the ground up instead of just going, hi, we got Mug Club over here. Ooh, fantastic. You can hear Boomer Tradcon talking points that never really move the conversation, but we're fighting for free speech. And remember when we were going to have our own little gimmick too, where we'd have like Nick DiPaolo, the Hodge twins, Alex Jones. Remember when we were going to do that? Oh yeah, that never ended up happening. So again, just cash out and hop on Rumble Premium. It's great. Pathetic. Now, back talking about Doc. As a part of the agreement that includes equity with milestones as a majority of its compensation, because at this point in time, that would be the best. That would be the best deal that Rumble, actually, that both sides could make, because that is working towards profitability. That is working towards a bigger platform, and both sides will flourish if this is successful. Dr. Disrespect will provide exclusive content to Rumble Premium for his Champions Club community. Dr. Disrespect will also lead Rumble Gaming, acting as an advisor and helping to build the Rumble Gaming community, said in a blog post. His first stream on the platform will be December 2nd, 2024. And I'll be interested, because I've never watched a Doc stream in my life. We watched a couple of clips earlier this year when everything was kicking off, but I'll be interested to see how big the stream is, what he does with the stream, like just laying out what the goals are moving forward. In his post to his personal X account, Doc opened up about the opportunity, biggest opportunity to date, and I'm here for the challenge. Crazy to think that type of class of people tried to cancel us and to create a false, exaggerated narrative about something almost a decade ago. They embarrassed my family and I, and with all that false negative energy, YouTube decided to act as well and take my livelihood away by demonetizing us without any real explanation. 2 months later, we're number 2 in the world in video game streaming on the platform, absolutely dominating the space. My community has and always will be the best support structure in the industry. Real people with their own real world problems that show nothing but loyalty and understanding of the situation. They are the best. Truly grateful for the opportunity to help grow a new, hungry platform that represents the type of values I'm aligned with. No more cancel culture, no more suspensions. Let's get back to what I've always been about, having fun. Rumble CEO has been eager to enhance the site's gaming experience, revealing back in October that he was told everyone that I wanted to have the biggest gaming streamer on the internet in 2025, and step one was complete. The news comes despite major controversy involving Doc. Yes, back in June, a bunch of unverified bullshit started to go round, and then magically that all kind of disappeared when Mr. Beast came in and usurped that controversy and did it 10 times worse. But that same class of people that wanted to cancel and remove Doc from the internet, well, they couldn't really speak out against what was going on against Mr. Beast and his cabal because, it looked awfully similar, and boy, they would look awfully hypocritical if they came out against one but not the other, hey? Despite all of those freaks that are just gonna, once again, cry because green site bad, actual business side of things, it's actually looking pretty good. Rumble soars after inking streaming deal with a Dr. Disrespect. And we're talking about the stocks, guys. Gabium will stream both free and premium content on the platform with his debut show coming December 2nd. The company said in a press release the agreement with BM includes equity and milestones as a majority part of his compensation. Disrespect will give a much-needed injection into our gaming category. Rumble chairman and CEO Chris Pavlovsky said in a statement, the surge added about $233 million in market value to the stock, which closed at its highest level since May. Earlier this year, BM's YouTube channel was demonetized for all of that Twitch nonsense that came back because one guy trying to promote his shitty band's gig threw out the idea that Doc was, he was using Twitch Whispers, Rumble, Whispers, right? Yeah. Talk with minors. It's like, can you back any of that stuff up? Nope. We can sure as hell get them demonetized because we can throw that idea out there. And because YouTube would much rather protect, actual predators, well, good for them, right? Throw a little red meat out there to say that, hey, we take a stand against guys that we think might be guilty of something. Can't prove it, but we think about it instead of, the ones that are verified and you have multiple eyewitnesses come out and, text logs, chat logs, Discord servers, that stuff, don't worry about it. And in fact, we're so not worried about it, we'll make sure that guy's content, continues to get shoved down your throat. It'll be fantastic. Don't worry about it. How many people can stay together for like at 100 hours and at the end of it, they can get $50,000? That's fantastic stuff. That's great stuff. That's going to be making the world better. 1 10-minute video at a time. So yeah, big W, huge W for Rumble, for Doc, and for alternative media in general. I hope he's serious. I hope he does some good stuff over here, making Rumble Gaming something viable. Time will tell. First step is taken on Monday, and we'll see how this ultimately shapes up. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo, and I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.